So are we saying then that it is that black men have white women because it's a status symbol?
Yes, I'm inclined to agree.
Yeah?
Yes, they do, definitely. Definitely. Why is it when black men become so successful, they seem to feel the need to have... No, definitely.
Frank Bruno was going out with his wife when he was a bricklayer. This is what you always come out attack us for. You always attack us for this. I don't understand it. Let me tell you the facts. This is 1997. I am a human being and I like other human beings. Now, if a woman is green, pink, indigo, green, violet, is indifferent to me. So long as she's nice, she's intelligent, and she is a human being, I will like her. And it's hypocrisy for you to come here and call white people racism, and you have this type of views. You're being hypocritical. If a white person said this, you will call him a bigot. You will call him a racist. And this is exactly what you're doing. And there's no selective racism in this world. Once you have such views, you are a racist. And simple as that.
I feel I've been pushing the corner over years concerning that anyway. But I feel that black men, the moment that they get somewhere in life, they feel the need to have a white woman. Why? Oh, this is the majority.
My father dated my father, who is black also. Right? He dated my mother, and he's got somewhere by his work, and he's very high up in his work profession. He's very professional. I would look at him as quite a very good father figure. Although I don't know him personally. I am.
This is your mum, Joan, in front of you.
Joan.
Yeah, and this is your partner
girlfriend,
next to you.
Christina.
Is she a trophy?
No.
She's not. She's not a trophy.
Sorry?
Is she a trophy?
Right.
You don't think of it in those terms.
No.
What do you see yourself as?
I date her as just...
That's okay. Go on.
I just see myself as a person.
As a person?
Thank you.
Oh, you are recognised as black. You will never be put as being in the white category.
First and foremost, right, this lady over here who's blatantly condemning white men for not having... And hang on, for not having any backbone.
We're talking about
I just wanted
trophies.
to preface the remark.
We can't go back. We can't go back.
We're talking about trophies. I don't particularly think white women are a status symbol or a trophy, no more than... Hang on, no more than any other woman. It's personal choice. But with my beef is that I think that it's not an issue of black or white, but the product of the two, mixed race children. That's where the problems begin.
What we're talking about is why black men like white women. My friend here and several over there are saying, well, part of it is because when they become successful, she says, black men tend to see a white woman on their arm as a kind of, it's a sign, a demonstration, a badge of their success. Is that right? Do you feel that some black men go with white women because it's a trophy, it's a sign of their success?
Yes and no, but at the same time I think...
What do you mean, yes and no?
What? Yes and no, because
Can't have yes and no.
No, some men do
You
go
sound like a politician, on the one hand this, on the one hand that.
No, I think some men do go for white women because they're like... I think some of them go for white women because they generally like them. But also I think they do go for them because of the money.
Money? What do you mean?
My father was a...
Hold on, my friend. Go on.
Okay. If they're saying that it's... no, I'm not. No, because if...
Is he with you for the money? Is your partner?
No, not... Yes, he's my partner, my husband. Yeah, it's my husband. No.
Are you with her for the money? Is she your status symbol?
No, she's with me for my money. She's
with you for your money?
She's inherited my debts, actually.
No.
But you... Go on.
No, I think because if... I don't think any self-respecting black person would say that they would go out with a white person as a trophy, because if they say that they're implying that they think that it's going to give them status because that white person is superior and we're all equal. So that means if they think that having a white person makes them have a higher status, they are actually saying, actually I'm below you and you're higher than me, and that's total rubbish.
No. The reason why I said that, right, was because you hear the comments that black men make. Black women are hard to approach. Black women are hard to talk to. As far as I'm concerned, when they make that statement, they're weak. There's something missing from them. There's definitely something missing.
But there's nothing wrong with them going out with us as white women, because on God's earth we're all equal anyway.
It's a status symbol, one, and the comment that they make concerning us as black women.
Yeah.
We've had to fight all our lives, and we've got to be fighting our own men as well. You know,
yeah, I understand what you're saying, and I agree with that. But I think one of the problems there is is the fact that I think it's disrespectful even for if a black woman like yourself says that about a white man, because in a sense you're...
I've never had anything to do with a white man, so I could not make no references towards a white man whatsoever.
Why, what's wrong with white men?
I can't make no reference because I've never...
I know, why have you been out with a white man then?
No, what I was trying to... Sorry, I got it wrong around. What I meant was, for you to say that about black guys, that a white woman's a trophy, is disrespecting yourself as well, because you yourself...
No, they've already disrespected
Amanda?
me.
No, but you see that... No,
Okay, Amanda? I thought you were going to say something.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I was just going to say that I think 40% of black men dating white women is ridiculous, you know.
Why?
Why is it ridiculous? What is wrong with white women? What is wrong with us as women and...
What is wrong with us?
Nothing's wrong with you.
Hang on, listen to her, Amanda. You're asking the question.
There's enough people to go around on this earth, isn't there? I mean, I didn't choose Colin because he's black. I chose him because he's a Christian and because I love him. That's why I chose him. And the fact that he's black is brilliant because I happen to hate racism. And I've always hated it. I've always hated the injustice of it. So yes, I do. I am proud of
So
him.
here's your sign of rebellion.
No, he is...
Is he your political statement?
He is in a sense. Yes, he is in a sense, because if I can stand up for what I believe is right, which is equality on this earth, then yes, I think that by being with Colin, although I must stress I married him because I love him and because he's a Christian, but the fact is, yes, it is a political statement for me, because I may not be able to touch everybody's world everywhere, but I can touch some people's world somewhere by standing up for what I believe is right. Which is
No, I'm sorry, love, but I disagree with you there. You say you're not racist, yeah? If you're not racist and you said that's why you're with a black man, why are you with a black... You could have been with a white man.
Exactly. I was engaged to a white guy. I have been out with white guys. It just so happened that Colin was a black guy. I fell in love with him. But I've always hated racism.
Are you a trophy? Are you a trophy, Joan?
No, I'm not, and I hope people don't think
You've only
I
ever
am.
been out with black men?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just don't think
And this is
white men have got...
your son.
That's right, I've got three sons.
Yeah. But are you conscious of this view that you are a white woman on a black man's arm is like a Rolex watch, or she's a sign of...
I hope not, no.
Well, this is the view that's being expressed.
No, I just hope that the person liked me for what I am, not for what colour I was.
No, it's
Amanda?
not colour, right? It's a question of culture. And the fundamental question is whether or not you're prepared to compromise the culture into which you've been socialised and upon which you've been weaned. That's the fundamental... It's a cultural thing.
Of course it is, but we're not discussing that, Winston. That's a totally different issue. We're talking about relations between the sexes. Martin, you were going to say something to Joan about trophies. Is that part of the problem?
Put it this way, I remember the first couple of comments that I've heard here, and they offended me deeply, and I've heard certain comments made ever since that offended me. The first couple of comments that were made were totally physically orientated. I didn't hear, and there's quite a few to keep pushing it in. It's only because I think that they became aware of the conversation, the direction of the conversation, that they started talking about what's going on up here. You understand? Because all of it is about, yeah, he's physically, his skin chocolate. I ain't chocolate, I'm skin, I'm human. You understand? Not talking about that. Chocolate. That's offensive. That's offensive. You understand? Now, at the end of the day, the young lady up there said that she's got a black man, and that's a statement. Listen, the most racist statements I heard came from people who were in mixed relationships. You understand? So you don't have to lie down with me to prove that you've got me on the same level as you. You understand? I don't see myself as being better than anybody else. Yeah. I've never dated a white woman. I don't have the desire to date one. I can see a white woman and understand that she's beautiful. She's beautiful if I look on her and judge her by European standards. If I judge her by African standards as a black woman, then she can't come up with beauty. And that's what I'm travelling along. If a white man turns around and says to me, you don't want to date black women, I understand that because he's judging her by his own rules. When I go around and I can only see beauty in a woman of another race, that says something about how I see myself and potentially the woman who raised me. The sisters aren't the sisters. I heard the lady said over there.
Let's come back to you. Martin,
when you keep on going on about beauty, whatever happened to beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Exactly.
Whatever happened to that?